The developers at HoYoverse have always been clear about their vision: to create a game where players can travel across the cosmos and explore numerous worlds. With a strong ambition for sci-fi and space travel, after years of dedicated development, they have finally brought to life their most anticipated creation. Honkai Star Rail has one of the most fascinating universes in modern gacha games. Mighty-like beings controlling reality, entire philosophies shaping civilizations, dozens of factions fighting across the galaxy. It sounds incredible. But there's a problem. The more Honkai Star Rail expands its lore, the less of it we actually experience in the main story. And at this rate, the game might be building a universe too big for its own narrative to handle. The universe is massive. The world building in Honkai Star Rail is honestly impressive. The universe revolves around aeons, beings that embody concepts called paths. There are around 18 known aeons, each representing a philosophy like destruction, harmony, nihility, or abundance, and there are many more. Each aeon inspires entire factions, planets, cosmos, or civilizations. For example, the Antimatter Legion serves the Aeon of Destruction and literally travels across the universe destroying worlds. The Masked Fools follow the Aeon of Elation and believe existence is basically a cosmic joke. The Garden of Recollection preserves memories across the universe. And that's just scratching the surface. There are also huge interstellar powers like the IPC, wandering factions like the Galaxy Rangers, and mysterious groups like the Stellaron Hunters. All of this creates a universe that feels massive and alive. But here's the issue. The story only shows a tiny piece. In the actual main story, we mostly visit one planet at a time. Each arc focuses heavily on local problems. Jarilo 6, a frozen planet hiding behind a Stellaron. The Luofu, a space fleet dealing with immortality. Penacony, a dream world hiding secrets of fallen aeons. Amphireus, a story of heroes. And the new planet, Plain Arcadia, the Phantasmoon games, and the ability to be an aeon for 1 minute. These stories are interesting, but compared to the cosmic lore the game keeps introducing, they feel surprisingly small. The game constantly teases massive concepts: aeons shaping the universe, ancient disasters like the Swarm, universe-spanning factions, prophecies from the finality about the end of world and the destruction coming, yet the Trailblazer barely interacts with most of it. The expanding lore problem. Every update keeps adding more and more lore layers, new factions, new worlds, new lore about aeons, new cosmic threats, new characters. Newer storylines continue expanding the universe with additional planets beyond the early arcs, meaning the Astral Express keeps jumping to completely new regions of space, which is cool, but it creates a narrative scaling problem. If every major patch introduces another planet, faction, political system, mythology, threats, how will the story actually resolve all of it? The risk: lore without payoff. This leads to a big concern. What if Honkai Star Rail becomes a game where the lore is bigger than the story itself? If you went to Honkai Star Rail Wiki, you will find a huge list of many topics about the universe of the game world. Some even you didn't know it exits, simply because it is only written and the main narrative only touches small fragments of them. If the game keeps expanding without tying things together, it could turn into something like a huge encyclopedia of lore instead of a focused story. This is unlike Genshin Impact, where the lore is deep, yes, but they managed to make the world evolving about the same known lore and make it easier to follow. You know what to expect in a future Genshin story. However, in Star Rail, what is even happening? What is the goal or the roadmap? The big question. Honkai Star Rail has one of the most ambitious universes in gacha games. But ambition can also become a problem, because if the story keeps expanding outward forever, eventually the writers will face a question. How do you finish a story that spans an entire universe? And more importantly, will Honkai Star Rail actually be able to deliver on the lore it keeps promising? Let me know what are your thoughts in the comments below. And thank you for watching.